everybody, it's the Screw City Podcast. It's me, Ian, with my boys.
Shibby.
Alex.
Max. Ian's back.
Ian's back.
Well, I showed up about halfway through the last one and spectated and chimed in a little bit. But yeah, I'm back. Sorry to miss the first half of the last episode.
Is that the morphine
Shibby, insert reunited and it feels so good. Right
Yeah.
here.
I got you.
So, any Hoosers, last night I go to bed with like, you know,
I'm
like
turning Ian down just a little bit.
It was like-
Ian's pretty loud. Well, yeah,
once,
Zach was a little quieter
for
than me.
once I'm the loudest person in the room.
Yeah.
Anyways, so like the second I lay down last night, I start getting this pain in like the right side of my abdomen, and like I already know, like, okay, like typically when people start thinking about that, they think, oh, maybe that's my appendix. Like,
Right.
started to
Tell
hurt a
me
little bit,
about
but
it.
like I just chalked it up just being a dumbass, just thinking like, oh, maybe it's just like, you know, my fried rice not agreeing with me that I
Maybe
had for
you had to
dinner.
poop.
Yeah, right.
But
Yeah.
no, like just shook it off and just managed to fall asleep, and then woke up this morning to some of the most excruciating fucking pain I've been in years. Like,
It's the worst, dude. I had my appendix taken out, actually. It's fucking terrible.
so like to put it in perspective, I would rather eat shit off my board 100 more times than ever go through that ever
Oh,
again.
yeah. It's the worst. It's unbearable.
Well,
You are
you got some fun coming.
you are officially the one who's gone to the ER the most recently.
Yeah, if I have to take another trip to the ER this summer, I'm gonna be.
Trying to one-up me.
So, anyways, I go in and I pretty much tell him like, yeah, my right side of my abdomen is killing me right now, and I'm pretty sure, like, you know, I told him like this seems like appendicitis. I feel nauseous, like telling them all the symptoms.
Yeah.
And they immediately send me in the back, and then I wait like 20 minutes, like just like I couldn't even sit. That's how bad this hurt. And because also like this pain started to spread down to my groin, so like it was just like constantly like having a vice grip on your balls.
Yeah.
And so
fun.
I'm standing there in the back waiting to get like processed in and all that stuff. And then they get me back there because they're waiting to get a room available. And so I'm left like pacing in this like makeshift waiting area that's still technically in the ER, but like not out in the lobby. And I finally get a room and I lay down for a bit, and this shit just kicks up a notch. Like,
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay just like watching in the ER and just went bam, like right.
That's Emerald Lagasse. Just saying.
I was going to say that's
Whatever.
Emerald.
I don't know my references.
I was like, what the fuck were you? Where are you
Some
going with
cook
that?
fuck threw some meth in the soup.
It was Salt Bay.
So this shit just starts getting like excruciatingly painful to the point where I am screaming in this room, like to the point where a nurse comes in and is like, what is wrong? I'm like, this like I don't know like how to explain it. It's just, it feels like my insides are on, like not on fire, but just like I would rather you just like cut me open here right now and just rip this appendix out of me if that's what the case is. And I'm also like my anxiety is driven up because, you know, they say like if your appendix bursts inside you, it's
dicey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a real
Yeah.
risky
dicey.
predicament to be in. So I was a bit geeked over that, but then they finally got me in to get a scan done, and that took forever. And also you have to like hold your breath while you're going through this thing.
Yeah.
And while you're trying to go through all this pain, I'm like squirming in my bed, and like I like to think I have a pretty decent pain tolerance. Like Shibby saw, like after I ate shit on my board, like I was pretty relaxed.
We
after
hung
it.
out and we smoked all day.
Yeah. I was
Allegedly.
I was going to say allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. I was pretty much fine after that. But yeah, with this, no. Like, there was no calming me down. And so I finally get scanned. They get the results back after like an hour or so. And I get loaded up with 2 doses of morphine, which took forever to kick in. And it didn't really do much for the pain. It just made me sound like a fucking idiot the whole time.
Don't you mean
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
goddamn.
We went over
Again.
that in the last episode.
Again.
So yeah, that was the whole thing. And then they finally get my results back, and it turns out, yeah, it's a kidney stone. First ever kidney
Yeah.
stone.
Ooh, dude, have fun.
So you
Have
thought it was
fun.
painful then?
It's the only time I've ever seen my uncle cry.
Yeah,
Have fun.
So it's gonna
But,
be fun. But they gave me
Alex
some
hit me.
medicine, so
Hit
hopefully
me
this-
with one too, buddy.
So, and which is crazy because like
hell.
I quit like. I have a nasty habit of picking up soda in the winters, like just when I'm sitting around being lazy and doing nothing. All
Right.
It's
6
all the
months we're stuck
monsters
inside.
and shit, dude. That's
That
really
too,
what it
yeah.
is. I promise you, that's what it is.
But
those goddamn juice monsters?
Real
Get
quick
that
on
mango
appendix
one.
stories, though, not to steal the show, but
Yeah, you are.
there was one time where I literally went to the hospital and they told me I needed my appendix out, and I had just gotten over my surgeries prior, like 2
Yeah.
months ago. So I was like, I'm not doing I'm not doing surgery shit again. So I signed myself out and said, nope, I'm good. And they're like, you can die, and it's not our fault, you know.
Yeah.
I had to sign
Yeah.
one of those, so I left. I was good for like a year. Happened again. I was like, I'll just go to bed. I'll feel fine in the morning. I'll feel fine in the morning. And then my ex-girlfriend at the time literally was like, dude, you're like moaning in your sleep and shit. So I'm going to take you. And they said if I would have waited any longer,
Were you
it would have
getting
burst
fucked in your
and
sleep?
I would have died. No, by my appendix. Yeah, my
Yeah, I was gonna
appendix
say,
was
he might
just
have been getting
ravaging
fucking
me,
railed by
dude.
his
Yeah.
I was
appendix,
wanting
yeah.
to
Do you still have it?
No, it's gone.
Oh, okay.
It's long gone. Got the scars
sorry.
and everything.
Well, if I'm not mistaken,
I can take out the kidney stone.
yeah, I'll give it a
Hold
few
on,
days
wait.
and I'll talk to you.
Hold on, wait.
I got
Keep
a
going,
torch.
keep talking.
Anyways, like
It's fine. I'm sterilizing.
it's
I have
like,
a torch. I have a torch. It's fine.
if I'm not mistaken, the appendix is pretty much like one of those useless organs, right?
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
cloaca or something like
Yeah.
that.
That's why, like, if it ever happens again and it ends up being something like that, but you found out it's a kidney stone, just get it out because. You
Why
don't
chance
need
it?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
surgery is recovery is
You
quick
only.
and easy.
It's like the same thing. You only need one kidney.
You only need one.
Yeah.
I really like having two.
Yeah, it's dope having two.
Do you know
Prefer
how much
having all
they're
my
worth on the
parts, yeah.
black market? I will
Not-
sell one in a fucking heartbeat.
Mine are damaged. I got high blood pressure.
I mean, I got fucking alcoholism.
That's a liver
It's
problem. That's not.
self-inflicted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Also, this also comes after the day after I wake up and I have a notification on my watch telling me that between 3:30 a.m. and 3:40, my blood pressure dipped below 40 BPMs.
So
That'd be
you're-
heart rate,
sick.
but yeah.
Yeah, your heart rate. But you
Still.
So you're like,
So, like, I'm
borderline close to fucking dead.
Yeah,
That's
my
pretty
body's
there,
trying to
done
tell me
that.
something.
I don't know. They say like monks and stuff, they can hold their heart rate down at like 20, but like that's, you got to be really doing nothing at all.
Yeah, and so can Will Ferrell in Step Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. I forgot about that.
So yeah, everyone beware. Around the age of 30 is when you really start falling apart.
Oh, boy. Can I tell you?
Speaking of things falling apart,
Got
I
5
found this
million.
interesting video on the interwebs.
Great
and I want to
segue.
show you guys.
Segway. All right, let's see what happens here. It doesn't have a volume thing. So, there we go.
Oh, I have seen this.
Oh, wow.
Wait for it.
Holy
Jesus.
It
It's
just
Arnold
gets
coming back in
worse
time.
and worse and worse. When you thought it couldn't get any worse, it gets worse. Play that one more time.
Will do. I've definitely seen that, but I don't think I saw it here.
Like I didn't even know that was possible that they could go up like that.
It almost seems fake.
I mean, it's not. It's
I know it's not.
Look at that guy running. Does
It's
that look
very-
fake to you?
I know it's not, but
Those
I'm saying
are-
it seems like so like damn. Like
so there's like
What
I don't
the-
know. There can be up to like 120,000 volts in those,
Jeez.
and like even though the amperage isn't that high, which it generally is, but like the voltage is so fucking high that the arc can jump.
Oh, yeah.
So they engineer how far away the wires have to be, and if you do anything to them and get them any closer, it just the whole thing goes off. What?
I wasn't flicking you off. I was flicking him off.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I was like, what? What the fuck did I do?
When I cracked
Trying
my
to help you, you fucking
when,
moron.
when I,
flick you off.
when I cracked my neck, I elbowed him and I just looked at him, so he gave me the finger.
Oh, okay.
Like a
You're
married
just like,
couple
what?
on the two.
Little backstory, they're not happy with each other. Well, sorry, Shibby's not happy with
Stop
Alex because he
touching me.
put fucking permanent
yeah.
marker
Yeah,
on him.
he's drawing on
Keep
me.
my
and shit, like
Sharpie
a
away from
fucking
you
little
guys.
kid.
Smart
Yeah.
idea, yeah.
We'll hold hands. Holding Ian's hand right now.
We're doing a
The
seance.
prayer that Ian does not hurt himself again.
Hail Satan!
Yeah, I didn't.
Ian's for sure gonna hurt himself again.
More than likely.
Have you met my dad?
No, actually.
I'm just
Think
upset
about it.
that like Ian watched me step on a nail years ago, and I have not seen him get hurt like this. I'm really
You
All right,
haven't
you gotta hurt
seen
him.
it. You've seen the aftermath.
I've seen the aftermath, but I want to watch him actually be like, crying in pain. I don't know why. It just
Thanks,
sounds
bud.
fun. I love you.
It's an abuse. See,
Best friend of the year, dude.
Oh no, I'm a walking piece of shit. It's
Yeah.
fine.
he's a Satanist.
Definitely not.
Well, I mean, if it's all the same, like when shit happened, like there's one time where a good buddy of mine got food poisoning, and I couldn't help but laugh the entire fucking time. He was where he had what Joey Diaz calls the push me pull me, sir. What is that? What he calls them?
Oh yeah,
Where he was puking into a trash can and had his ass glued to a toilet seat.
yeah.
Fun.
Coming out of both ends, you can't do anything
but
about
the
it.
sound of him puking is just so damn comical that
We
you
need it
just
as a
can't.
sound bite.
Yeah,
We can do it
like,
again.
It's kind of one of those
Food
like
poisoning.
Yeah,
He's like one of those.
We're gonna get him on the podcast one of these days, and we'll do a bit where he does his own puke
We're
impersonation.
gonna make him puke.
Yeah.
Just make him
Oh,
puke.
Jesus,
Malort.
Oh, that'll do the
We'll
trick.
make him chug it.
That'll
We'll
for
make
sure
him
do the
good way
trick.
to start it for sure.
I'm really upset. We're actually getting really low, guys.
I mean, the
I
stuff
need
costs.
to
It's like $20 a bottle. It's not that
It's
expensive.
cheap.
Yeah.
It's
I can't
not
get
expensive.
I can't get mad when people laugh at me when bad shit happens to me because I've been a bad person laughing bad.
Yeah,
shit
that's why I
happens.
laughed at you,
I
Ian.
was surprised you took that.
You also flipped me off right before I fell, so I feel like you have your own part of that.
It was my what is it? Armenian fucking.
You put some
voodoo.
curse on me.
Your Armenian genocide voodoo.
So just as a kind of as a wrap up from last week's thing, you were right. It is I looked it up. It was sold door to door for medicinal purpose.
Save this, so we got to show this to the junkyard dogs. This is for them.
So we do have something for you, junkyard dogs. We're not coming in completely unprepared like we usually do.
Can't wait for you guys to enjoy Malort with us.
Dude, they're awesome. Yeah.
With you guys.
Well, yeah.
No, you're gonna have to take a shot of it. I did it on there.
It's not as bad as you think.
It's worse than you think.
You volunteered to do it. I'd listen to it. No one twisted your arm.
Yeah, you did listen to it, huh?
Yeah.
I should say they. Made
I didn't, because I'm a great fucking.
You should
host.
listen to it because you.
It was
probably
good.
should.
I enjoyed it.
I've
I
been
can't wait
busy
to-
all week, and I have it on my list of shit I need to listen to.
For sure.
Full disclosure, I've never watched or listened to anything that we've done.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
I listen to the first like 30 seconds and I find the like beginning and the end of the episode, cut out words if I have to, and then I just put it through a mastering program and I hand it off to
He's
Shane.
here. It's all that matters.
If I go back and like I can listen to it back, but I do not like watching.
I don't like watching it.
You guys are so weird. Just get over it.
No, I don't.
Maybe it's because I have to do the video editing. I'm so used to.
Well, it's because most of the podcasts
Or
like
just
my
I'm not
main
that
way of getting
awkward
podcasts is just
myself.
listening to them. I don't watch a lot of podcasts.
Yeah, I just always listen to them.
Yeah. I don't know. Like your mom's house, you can't really just listen to it. Though.
I
You miss
do.
all the
I
shit.
do. It works out
You can
pretty
easily
well.
watching
watch
the
that.
videos. You don't want.
Or you
don't
could
want to see all the
easily listen
videos
to
and
it.
shit?
But then
I
they
just
get-
listen to it because they explain it pretty well, and even with the stuff that they don't
good
explain,
enough. I like
it's
to
pretty
see-
good.
I like
And
to
then
see those fucking
whatever they
weirdos,
don't
man.
explain well enough. Then I mean, I can just like play it on YouTube later and just go back to
and
the
they,
time.
they get,
Yeah, I
they
see
get
what
two
you're saying.
views out of you. They get a
no.
podcast listen and a YouTube.
That's
view.
why
Which, yeah,
Max,
it's-
you got to put our episodes on Spotify.
Well, that's like how it is with
like
Is We
both.
Dumb. Is We Dumb does it where they
Right.
I can sit there and listen to them react to the video, and then they just put in their description. They're like, "Here you go. Here's the video we were watching. If you want to see it
man.
for yourself."
I might have something from. Keep talking.
definitely
I got something I can show
I
you
like
guys.
doing both. I
And
really
there's
like
one
both.
podcast. The podcast I found out about Sarah's hubbies from is like a lot of their content is they do a lot of stuff like we do, watching random videos from the internet and explaining.
Yeah,
Like
I
you know.
just feel like it's better experienced watching it, but
Sure.
I like both.
I do like to catch it
both.
live.
I mean, most things are, but the thing, like, I don't have a whole lot of time to
Exactly.
watch.
No, that's why I like
much
both
stuff. So
avenues.
it
I
is-
worked 12 days in a row with
Yeah.
multiple 12-hour shifts thrown in there.
Even
So
when
I
I
like
wasn't
to work.
working, I still wouldn't have time.
I'm
to
sending
sit
it to you.
there
I
and
got
watch
something
everything,
that you guys can watch.
We're
This
not
will
a
be
bunch of-
great. You're gonna love it. You're
not a
gonna love
bunch
it
of-
so much.
We're not a
It's
bunch
so
of-
good.
Please put this in our
Yeah.
Discord before we forget to.
I
Afterwards.
oh yeah, well it's in the Screw Crew thing, but I
Okay,
did
that works.
well once it fully uploads.
Sense.
So this is actually from the Is We Dumb live show. It was just a little thing that I screen recorded.
Oh, is this?
Yeah.
So mad I missed.
What? the fuck?
Are those real?
That is a man's balls.
That is a dude's balls.
Okay, so I was just wondering what I had to censor and not.
Yeah, that's what it felt like when I was in the ER earlier.
Yeah, she's just going the fuck at it. What? Bam!
I didn't see.
This is nightmare fuel.
Dude, the last one is such a hard hit, dude. She cocks back and just blasts him, dude.
It's making me sick.
Wait.
It's legitimately making me sick. Stop, dude. I have to watch this editing.
Every time.
Fuck you. I think that takes the cake is officially the
For
worst
anyone
thing
that's
we've
just listening,
shown.
it's a dude's balls through a table and a girl has boxing gloves on and she's just hitting him like a fucking speed bag.
Oh,
I need a second.
From what I understand, I mean, when they were talking about it, this guy does this and like any ball torture video is pretty much that guy.
yeah, because he comes from it.
He found
Yeah, which is super weird.
he found
dude.
his audience.
I guess. I mean, I think he found what just makes him get off, which is super weird.
That's called the next Ed Kemper right there.
I mean,
like,
probably,
he's
yeah.
literally gonna probably
Dude,
murder
can you, like,
someone,
get that off the
decapitate a
fucking
woman,
Yeah.
fucking fuck their face when they're dead.
yeah.
Like that's what he's gonna.
Didn't he do that
next.
to his mom? Isn't that how
Yeah.
that went? Yeah.
Ed Kemper murdered his mom, decapitated her with a knife, and then
fucked her
fucked her
head.
face.
Yeah.
Dude, stop. You guys are fucking.
That's a thing that happens.
It's a
It's-
real
I know.
goddamn
I
thing that
know.
happened. And
Can
that
we
man
not talk
literally,
about this?
he made a fucking job out of doing like audiobooks while in
Oh,
prison.
yeah, he did, didn't he?
He read fucking audiobooks.
But he
Okay.
fully acknowledges that
Can you
he
close
should
the
not be
Screw
released on
Crew
parole.
message things?
Oh
I
no,
keep
he
looking at
knows.
the
He
balls
literally
getting
knows he
punched.
shouldn't
It's
be
making
let
me
out.
sick.
He literally admitted to the parole officers, were like, "Well, you're up for parole." He's like, "If I go out, I will kill someone."
Oh, yeah.
He's a fucking psychopath.
But he's aware of it.
Yeah, but he's the only one.
self-aware, it's fine, yeah.
He was a smart fucking man.
Oh yeah.
They usually are.
It's
Unfortunately.
the
know
same
one of
thing with
the-
like same area that he was in was Herbert Mullen. That dude's a fucking piece of shit. He's way worse than Ed Kemper was.
I mean, the smart ones tend to be like most serial killers, like real serial killers tend to be incredibly intelligent. I think like just like as a murderer, but one of the comedians I listened to, his mom was like, had like an IQ of like 165, was a concert pianist and stuff. But like his dad, when he told the story of how they were conceived, was like, I was palming a blade because I didn't want to get fucking stabbed by your mother. Her boyfriend is crying outside the door. And then you just happen to come out, and then she killed her like next husband because like he got pissed off that dinner wasn't done quick enough, so she just shot him.
That story sounds really familiar.
Wow.
I'm trying to think of the comedian who you're talking
Christopher
about.
Titus.
Oh, that was his mom?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she's
This is
fucking.
not
I mean,
a
no.
serial killer
No.
podcast.
It's like talking about
knew
like,
it.
hold on, but talking about like serial killers being smart. Like, all right, think about it this way. This isn't really smart, but this is
Crafty.
very crafty action. This is like DIY TikTok. Jeffrey Dahmer drilled a hole into a man's skull
Yeah.
while alive and poured acid into it
And
to
water.
make him a living zombie so he could do whatever the fuck he
You
wanted
just
to this
fuck
guy.
him. Yeah,
That's
got
all
away
he
with that
fucking
for a
wanted.
while.
Sexual deviant.
he got
That's
away
all I
with
can
it for a
say.
while.
And he really did, because he did it once.
didn't like the cops.
And the
come
guy
in-
escaped and didn't get caught, and then he did it a second time, and then not too long after
like,
that was when he got
the
caught.
cops came in and he had like a fucking coffee table made out of human bones and
He has
shit.
a coffee table with a shrine made out of human bones.
He must have been a fan of Ed Gein's work.
Hey,
I mean,
City, the serial killer podcast.
two great
As if there's
fucking
not enough of
Wisconsin
those.
We need some
serial
creepy
killers.
serial killer girl that's like obsessed with them and have her
Hey,
on.
I mean, shit you not, the Ed Gein's original, like his truck was
Oh, good. Speaking of serial
in
killers.
Rockford.
Oh yeah, speaking of serial killers, we had one just enter the building.
Yeah.
not possibly two.
I smell bitches
I do
drinking
too.
Trulies.
Daydream.
Fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck are you both doing? You're
They're
scaring
wasted.
me.
Wasted as fuck.
Did you guys like coordinate your outfits?
Yeah, you really look like you did. Fucking nerds.
Fucking thoughts. All right, get out of here.
All right.
We're busy. We got man shit to do.
Talk about serial killers. I don't know how.
Let's talk about sexism, guys.
How do we even get into
Women's
serial
rights.
killers?
They have too
All
many.
right, don't get me started. I got some screen
Max's
recordings.
I
favorite
just made a comment about Ed Kemper and then it continued.
Which is also weird considering, isn't like every serial killer podcast like hosted by girls?
No,
Not
Yeah.
all. Of
not the
them.
ones I listen to.
There's some of them that are hosted by dudes. Generally, like
No girls
comedians and
allowed.
shit, but yeah.
Yeah, this is the No Girls Club.
We
Except
got a
for Alex,
He-Man
we got
Woman
one
Haters
already.
Club.
That was a real terrible.
Yeah, it was
joke.
mean. Well, speaking of
added
which,
to you.
That was hurtful.
Ian brought us a video of the
Sorry.
difference between men and women's pockets, which I've seen. It's
segue.
fucking great.
Парни могут ходить без рюкзаков или хотя бы банана.
Is this in Russian?
Слушай, ну все в принципе просто. В правом
It's best we
кармане у него
don't guess
телефон.
what language things are in if we
Так,
don't
ну
know.
вот в левом наушнике. Маска. Паспорт. Маска. Жесткий диск. Пауэрбанк. Наушники. Туалетная бумага. О, а вот это я давно искал. Пульт. Флешка. iPod Touch. iPad. Немного налички. Зарядка на iPhone. Набор отверток. Двухсторонний скотч. Ручка.
Jesus, how long is this
It's
video?
long.
Очки. Капли для носа.
Dude, pockets are great.
Yeah, who needs a purse, right?
DVI.
Cargo shorts
Моделька
all the way.
Toyota Camry. Мультиметр. Пенал. Мышка. Ну и, конечно, степлер.
You never know when you might need some of that stuff.
I mean,
The VGA.
the thing that I never
Adapter.
understood. It's not that hard to add pockets to shit. Like, it's just not.
Well,
So
It
I
just
don't
looks
understand why-
ugly after a certain amount of pockets,
Well,
though.
like-
I mean, well, if you can hide them well enough, though.
Well, it's like I'm wearing a pair
Zipper
of like
pockets are sick,
I'm
dude.
wearing a pair of shorts right
Pockets
now,
are
which I
legit.
normally don't wear. I usually always wear jeans, but these shorts have tiny pockets. My big ass fucking phone barely fits in it.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
when, like back in the day before they actually had men's skinny jeans, when you actually had to, like, you know, be a man and walk into the women's section and get a pair of skinny jeans. Yeah, a lot of pairs of skinny jeans did not have pockets.
I can't hear them.
I can hear them too. Shut up in there.
No, we can't hear them.
No, I can't.
Literally cannot.
It's coming through, and it's fucking.
I know.
Shut the fuck up!
That's a good way to do it. Yeah,
There we go.
women always shut the fuck up. When they tell us. That's how.
Why, why don't you tell them to calm down
always
next,
listen.
Alex?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Hey, Jana, want to calm down?
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
said,
Well,
it's-
I'm about to get shot live on the podcast.
my God, what are you throwing
It's
in my
twine, it's
house?
fine.
It's 5 p.m. This is not acceptable behavior.
Oh,
at
this is
5
totally
p.m.
acceptable.
You just
behavior.
Calm
his wallet.
down.
He's not going to get a security deposit back now.
Go outside. Did she really? No. Okay, you scared me, Ian. It was a hemp wick. Yeah, throwing things in my house. Ian, control her.
Why the hell is
with the
Ian got
cast.
What am I supposed to
control?
do?
He's got the cast,
I'm
dude. Hit
a
her.
crippled.
Hit her.
He's crippled and he's on drugs. He's not useful right now.
Hey, I poked him like 6 times in his right side. Poked him where he's hurting. Because it's funny.
I mean, I'm fine
There's
for
a
now.
mic right there that's set up. You fucking dunce.
I did that myself too, and I forgot. Turn that mic
Fucking
on.
doorknob.
Couldn't even get set up for I
just
got
Yeah,
it.
can't
those aren't
hear.
hooked up. You
Those
got
ha-
no,
yeah,
you're gonna
you
have
don't have
no.
aux cord.
You're gonna
Yeah.
have no feedback.
You're just gonna listen to us talk.
Hey,
Hey,
What's
what's up?
how's it going?
It's going great.
Weren't you two,
Have
like,
you guys
just
had a
about to
good
say
I already hate this. I'm muted.
I like your top knot.
I hate it too.
I like your top knot. Yeah.
All by myself. Yeah, we got some breakfast earlier and we hung out.
You
for a
got
little
breakfast
bit.
at like 2 p.m.
What a
Yes,
riveting
'cause I did not-
fucking story.
Yeah, so it was.
you have anything interesting
very
to add?
long
Did you
night.
also wake up? Did you
Damn.
put shoes on?
Yeah, I also
Did you
bathed
drive too?
today. I brushed my teeth. I tied
you-
my shoes.
But have you like blinked yet today?
Have I blinked?
Have you done that?
Agreed.
Have you done it?
No, I mean we did a lot today.
You
Did I do what?
Breakfast and truly is.
That's a lot. Wow, hard day.
It's the 4th of July weekend, so I figured.
Allegedly,
know,
this
why
is
not?
coming out way after.
Yeah.
We did a good job of not spoiling the date until you came around.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, because I wasn't here, so apparently we can't talk about what day it is, even though it's the day before the 4th of July, and the 4th of July special's coming out after this.
4th of July's coming out. Yeah,
Yeah, it'll be
After
right
this
after.
or before this?
Before.
Did you edit it yet?
I'm almost done with it. Yeah.
No,
I mean,
good
you
job.
could post it tonight or tomorrow.
I'm posting it tomorrow.
4th of July. No.
Let me edit. All right.
I mean, I'm not.
I
about
wanna
to
know
do
what
This
you
it.
is
guys are
such a
watching, though.
derailed, fucking terrible
Yeah,
this has
episode
gone
so
completely
far.
off the
So
rails.
where are we going? Yeah,
I
it's
don't
off the
know.
rails.
Well, we're at 21. We could break.
Yeah, we should probably break and regroup here.
It's a good way to
Just
end
throwing
it.
the
There you
message.
go.
Yeah,
We're
want
gonna
to
go
end it on
throw
a
these
bad
women out of the
note.
house, and we'll be back.
Welcome back, guys. In case you didn't see, the ocean's on fire.
Say what now?
That was so terrible.
It didn't go well. But yeah, no, he's not wrong. The ocean is legitimately on fire.
When did this happen?
Yesterday.
Huh.
But yeah, that's not CGI.
It looks like a fucking movie, right?
It
So-
looks CGI as fuck, but there's several angles. It is not CGI.
It's a pipeline exploding, right?
Yeah,
You know where-
there was a pipeline underneath the ocean that like burst, and I guess just something sparked or whatever, and it caught it on fire.
Must be near, I'm guessing, like a volcano or something.
No, it's not.
No.
I don't fucking know, man.
But they
I don't
are.
know science.
we don't have any. I don't have any of the other
Well,
angles
oil
of it.
and
but
water
yeah,
don't
they,
mix.
They
So
right.
when an
But they're
explosion
like
lit the oil on fire.
they're
if that
they're
makes
actually
sense.
spraying water on it, which seems
Does
hilarious.
nothing happens.
And also, there's a ton of videos that are just like, obviously, of course, we know what's happening, and it's just SpongeBob and Patrick with their campfire underwater.
Remember the Screw City podcast brought to you
Do
by
they have an
science.
like, I
Science and
Brought to you by
facts.
Science and Facts.
Well, all right. To get a little like nerdy on this, but like, how does anyone know like the dimensions of the fire?
No, but here, let me see if I can find the
Because
picture
was
with the
that-
boat.
was
See,
that-
science facts.
Was
No,
that
because-
right next to an oil rig?
Because
Yeah, it's
a
right.
pipeline.
It's in the
Okay,
Gulf.
yeah.
Yeah, but those oil rigs are fucking massive.
Yeah, and it's pretty fucking big. I wish, like, I'm trying to find the one with the boats because the one with the boats really kind of like is the one that does it.
Okay, well, what I'm getting at here is what does fire
Yeah.
need to
So it's
exist?
not like super huge. You can see how big those boats are. Pretty fucking large. Though.
Yeah.
if you just put a big ass fucking dome over it.
Oh yeah, it's a good point. But I mean, how do you?
do
if
you-
we had a fucking dome that was repaired.
Wait, are we
that's a
talking
good
about the
point.
bubble dome?
Doesn't water have oxygen in it though? So I wonder if that has to do with it.
It would, I think if you just put like if you just essentially just put a fucking
I think we
Don't
should
I love
stop
how they
Some
say
over
this.
it,
They say
put it
boats
out.
work to put out flames in the Gulf of Mexico on Friday. No, they didn't. They didn't do anything. They just
they
sprayed
pretended.
water on it. Yeah, they just pretended. Like they got to close the valves underneath it or whatever. There's no fucking way. So yeah,
That
2021 gets more interesting every day. The
Make sure
ocean's
you
on
watch
fire.
the Screw City podcast so you can help us stop that ocean fire.
Yeah, because
only you can do it.
Only you can do it.
Also, that underwater welder is so fucking fired.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure. Glad it's not you, I guess.
Yeah.
We got other
That
videos
one
as well.
was
We got
dead.
fights.
That's
I like
you can watch some
fights.
fights though if you want to watch some fights.
hell yeah.
We just gotta mark which ones you watch. This
I
is
mean,
a
they're all
threat.
on the thing. You'll figure it out.
Let's watch the first 3, I guess.
The hell?
Shit, that's
That
some
was loud.
wrestling. Shit.
Whoa, wait a minute. Is that guy security? It looks like he says.
I'm assuming.
So the security guard gets this guy and then gets fucking flipped over. Holy shit,
What
dude.
the fuck
You are
is
the worst
happening?
security guard in the world if you get flipped the fuck over somebody's back.
All right, now pause this afterwards.
God
You
damn,
like
dude.
hear him hit the ground like that thud.
There's more in the replies if you wanted to watch more. This whole thread's pretty fucking cool. I don't know if we want to get
More of the
fights.
same thing?
No, just more fight crazy shit like that. Like they're all. I haven't seen them.
Was it all from the same fight?
We might. No,
Why is
they're
it
all
always
different
like high school
things.
kids?
Damn.
We don't even need sound, so that's fine, dude. But yeah, wow.
Damn.
Just go to sleep, man. Just go to sleep.
After you get hit that good, it's just like, okay, we're done. It's clearly over at that point. Damn, dude.
Yeah, this thread's great, but we should probably vet them before we go watch all these and
Yeah.
get taken down. and
Crack.
Shit. That's bad. We
Go
can
to
watch
bed.
one more, and I say we don't risk too much more.
Fair enough.
Is that a teacher? Play the volume on this one. Play this
That's
back.
gotta be a
Yeah,
teacher
we
with a
gotta
belt.
hear- It's multiple teachers running from the fight and shit. Put this full screen.
I missed East High School.
Yeah, for sure. Just chairs flying and shit.
There's a teacher.
And it is a teacher with a belt.
She's like, I fucking told you.
She got up and like, damn. That is awesome. Let it play one more time and it goes. That's fucking great.
Damn, dude.
Somebody-
Damn. She's in the head and shit with that. The other teacher ran. It was like,
I mean, I wouldn't want
That
to
wasn't a teacher. That was definitely a student.
I don't know.
old
It's
as
hard to
fuck.
tell. She looked like she was like 40 or 14.
Regardless, I wouldn't want to get hit in the crossfire either.
Which, by the way, is a good,
I
what's
guess
a good
they're in
subreddit. Isn't it like
uniforms. That
14
makes
Yeah,
or
no,
40
they're in
or something like
uniforms.
that?
That's definitely a student who runs up right into the camera. That's a
Oh,
student.
it
Yeah,
is a
it's a
student.
uniform. Yeah, it's a
Damn, she
uniform.
looks fucking old as shit, dude.
It's the
See why?
cardigan.
She looks like
I am sorry, my dear. You were going to have a rough life. I apologize.
Have fun never getting carded, though.
Yeah, for sure. No, legit. Oh, I didn't get carded today. That made me
Ladies,
feel
we
good.
don't hate you.
They
These
just
are
asked me
all
my
jokes.
birthday, and I'm like,
Max hates you.
90.
I feel like
I
being,
don't hate anybody. I don't
feel
hate
like-
women. That is a misconception.
I feel like being bearded men, we usually have a tendency to not get carded.
I still
It
get carded
helps,
for
but I
cigarettes.
mean, I look old as fuck. But no, like I don't hate women. I think men are better than them.
We do everything better than them. We're just not. We're equal though.
But I do not hate them.
Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying?
Why can't we harass women in the
Why
workplace?
can't I harass you?
It sounds so bad out of context. That is a quote from a
The
comedian.
Patrice O'Neill quote.
Yeah,
Go look him up. He's awesome. He's the
He
greatest ever.
didn't. Max is not
Legitimately the
actually saying
goat. No, we already watched that one.
R.I.P.
Yeah, for real, dude. I'm so sad because literally, like, Elephant in the Room, one of the greatest specials in the world, that comes out and then he dies that like 3 months after it comes out.
How did he pass away?
He had a stroke.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
dude, it really sucks. And of course, the hilarious thing is that if you watch any of his stand up and all of it, he's just like, yeah, I'm like 43. So in black years, I'm like 175.
It makes me think of the Tom Segura thing.
Oh,
When he's talking, you know, there's a man. He's over there. He's wearing a wife beater. He's got a cigarette hanging out of his mouth, and you know he's black.
you think he's like,
I don't have to tell
you
you.
think he's like 45. Turns out he's 84 years old.
Wow.
No, he's like, you think he's like 85 years old, and he's only 33.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You never can tell, though.
All right, what you got here, Ian?
Oh, this will be interesting, yeah.
Wait, what the fuck is that?
Oh,
Nature.
Bears fucking.
You missed the beginning.
that's the sound bite. That's the sound
All right,
bite.
play it again. Shut up.
Piggyback riding.
Piggyback riding.
Or like bareback riding.
That was a child that said that.
Wow, comedian,
That was
future
a child.
comedian.
That was a child who said it, and the mom going, "Oh fuck."
That was good.
Also, I mean,
That kid's got perfect timing.
I'm not. What do you call? I'm not a person that knows animals. Yeah, one of those people. Insert word here. But that looked like it was like certainly an adolescent bear. It didn't necessarily look like it was a different gender. Not 100% sure on
You're
that.
looking too far into it.
Pedobaria.
Can I just point out that the thumbnail over there is Stone Cold Steve Austin on a skateboard?
Yeah, it's from GTA 5 though.
Yeah, it's a mod. I don't play it, but that's
We don't have to play it. I was just pointing that out.
we weren't going to. Just kidding.
Jesus Christ.
No, go back, play it. Fuck
No,
you.
stop.
We can. I don't give a shit.
I do.
I don't have shit to talk about. All I got's fucking stand-up comedy. Dude, my entire week has just been listening to old episodes of Opie and Anthony and like stand-up.
Yeah,
I fucking love Opie and
anything
Anthony.
crazy happened in Rockford this week?
Here come the spoons.
Not that I'm aware of. I do have that one quote that I saw on, which by the way, anybody who's not subscribed to the Rockford subreddit, please do that because it's fucking great. But they had,
I'm not.
Definitely gonna go sub to that.
They had something that somebody posted the other day. It was like,
Are
if
you
you could-
subbing to it
A
right
man
now?
of action right there, dude.
They were like, if you could please keep your kids and dogs quiet in the morning. Some of us have been up all night shooting off fireworks. Never change Rockford. I'm trying to think. No, there wasn't a whole lot of stuff. Like I said, we took a trip to O'Hare, which I haven't done in a while, and you really don't realize how far away the suburbs are when you're, someone who doesn't like to be in a car.
Wait, did we talk about the chem tool?
I think we did. I don't really remember.
don't remember.
Who hasn't talked about
At
it?
this point, yeah. I think we brushed over it. I don't know if we posted any pictures or anything like that, but I mean, that was an interesting event, but that kind of petered out pretty quick.
Well, yeah, we're gonna be paying the price for that for a few decades.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's
Fucking ozone.
it's hard to say because honestly,
I'm more
like
worried
they,
about the water that was right next to it.
that's another one. Yeah,
Yeah.
if they do build it
Yikes.
again, which they're trying to keep them here, I guess they're probably not going to be able to build anywhere near the water.
Well, because they just got like a huge deal working with NASCAR, making all the lubricant for NASCAR cars
Yeah,
and
and-
stuff like that. And that's the shit that blew up.
And the county is at least the state, but I know the county for sure is trying to keep them like here.
Ian, miss your pen. You know which one the one I want.
No.
That's the one you get.
That's not the right pen. The fucking yeah.
But anyway, yeah,
Hands
they're
me
trying to
this,
keep
but
them
I'm
here. So they're offering them like all kinds of like breaks and like various grants and stuff like that to like help them rebuild
fucking
so they
child.
can keep them in the local economy. But I mean, honestly, they're gonna have to relocate. There's no way they're gonna let them be that close to the
Also,
water
yeah,
again.
all the damage they just did. I don't think there's any money in the world that they could make to
Oh, no.
pay all that back for all the fucking damage they've done.
Dude, it's huge. Well, I
Granted,
mean,
it's not like they did it on purpose, but
Well,
just saying that it is what it is.
supposedly they took out a massive insurance policy, like very.
How cool.
Oh, that sounds really fucking sketchy.
Also, the irony that a fire started while they had the sprinkler system on a lockout tagout because they're doing maintenance on it.
Yeah, which, honestly, yeah. And in a
Seems
building like
pretty
that,
sketch.
OSHA allows you to lock out and tag out a sprinkler system that's designed for that while you still continue to work. I mean, it seems like something that you should have like
Shut down the plant for.
Well, or like, if a time there's not a shift running, like just pay people to come in. Like I know it's inconvenient, we'll pay you a ton extra, just come in at that time.
Right.
Would be what I would do, but I mean, I don't run anything. I don't know. That was a whole thing. Did we ever find out what really happened? Because I mean, I've
I
heard
think
a
it was
few
like a
stories.
contractor.
No, I got it. So a coworker of mine, his brother-in-law works at the plant.
Okay.
And what it was a contractor apparently
Yeah, that's what we
hit an oil tank while
Yeah.
another contractor.
He's not used to me being nice. We're working on
Another
our
contractor was also doing electrical work. So the spark after the guy hit the oil tank, just boom,
Damn. So
Explosion.
that's some Final Destination shit.
pretty much. And thankfully, as far as I mean, this is like
I don't
2
think
weeks
anyone
past
died,
now.
right?
Nobody passed away. There was a couple firefighters
That's
who
what I heard,
went to
yeah.
the hospital while trying to deal with it. And that was before it got as big
Well,
as it
obviously,
did.
I wish them all the best, and I mean, it's good to hear that nobody got hurt. And also, from what I understand, they really took care of their employees. Like they
Oh, yeah.
kept them on their benefits, they kept them getting paid, and they offered free counseling.
Awesome.
Also, thank you to first responders.
Yeah, that's a massive one.
Shout
Did you
out.
see how many fire departments they had? They were calling. We were listening to the scanner.
They
at work.
had Walworth County in Wisconsin. They had fucking Cherry Valley.
They had Kirkland.
everyone. They had Kirkland, Durand. Everyone was fucking
Kirkland
there.
is an hour and a half.
Yeah.
that's
That's
a
crazy.
long fucking
They were
drive, dude.
bored as fuck then.
Oh yeah, Kirkland doesn't do any
No,
fires.
they ain't got shit to
They're
do.
pretty fucking bored.
Besides maybe a field fire caused by
So
a
if you
fucking
wanted to
drunk
commit
redneck.
arson, that was the time. That was
Yeah.
the time. Yeah,
Yeah.
you should have. You
No,
know.
rednecks.
How about we not say that?
Oh yeah, just as a
Oh,
PSA.
now that's too far. All
As
the
a-
things
What?
we've
Yeah,
said.
Redneck?
It's almost like you're sitting over here saying retard and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm not
as
doing
a
it.
as a
Wow.
PSA to our more country listeners, the catalytic converter on your truck does get hot when you're revving it up, and it can get red hot and catch fields on fire. So
Facts.
just as a heads up, then
it.
they'll catch your truck on fire. You got a bad day. It's going to be a bad day for everybody. So just avoid that if you could. There's your science fact for the day.
Science.
The more you
facts,
know.
Screw City Podcast. That's what you think of when you click
Bears
on here.
beats.
I'm gonna start putting
Bears
this in the
beats
science
Battlestar
category
Galactica.
of YouTube.
What
will
else do we
fit
got?
right in.
The Office is a terrible show.
I'm not a fan
it's
of
not
it.
like terrible, but it's
No,
not
it's
bad.
pretty terrible.
I can't do it.
You know,
I mean, I
it's
try
awesome.
to.
Always
there's-
Sunny in Philadelphia. That's amazing.
It is great, and I forget how good that show is all the
Did you
time.
just talk shit about It's Always Sunny?
I said
no,
my
he's saying it's
favorite.
awesome.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
love
it's
it.
fucking amazing.
That is the
It's
best.
greatest
I don't think
goddamn
we should
show
do a
ever.
podcast
Exactly.
together if
I
any of
agree.
us didn't like It's Always
Yeah,
Sunny.
that's
Yeah.
if you want to be on the podcast, you better fucking watch Always Sunny.
It's pretty great. I mean,
you just don't fit.
If you listen to their interviews with them too,
They're
like it's all like
It's improv and shit.
yeah, and then they're all supposed to be like caricatures of various different types
They're
of
supposed
people.
to be awful people. Like,
Yeah, it's the whole thing is like a
It's
caricature
very
thing.
satirical and it reminds me of South Park, but live action.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
I can see that. Yeah.
But it is miles better than The Office.
Oh,
Yeah.
for
The
sure.
Office, like
for
they
sure.
have, it's one of those things where it's like 10 different stories at the same time. Whereas Always Sunny, kind of everything, it's like 2 stories, 2 different groups, but it always comes back to the same thing. The Office is
Yep.
like 8 different stories that like don't even combine by the end of it.
Well, it's
They're
like
just
they've-
happening on their own.
They've had like what the reoccurring character Cricket come back for like 8
I love
seasons.
it. It gets
I love-
worse.
I love
Every
Cricket.
season gets
And
worse.
he just literally gets worse every time. He went from being a a
pastor.
pastor
Yeah,
to
for-
a bum.
Yeah, a
To a
crackhead
meth-
bum that
yeah,
fucks
a
dogs.
crackhead.
Blows dogs.
Yeah.
D keeps screwing him over.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
awesome. He's got one eye almost now and shit. Like he's got the scar over it. His face is burned. It's awesome, bro.
It is an
I love
excellent
it.
show. It's one of the better ones.
So smart.
Also, the slow burn that is like the psychological breakdown of Dennis.
All of them, really, dude. If you
What's
really
that?
watch them, they'll all just become.
The wedding
terrible.
episode is fucking like
Dude, every episode, they're all
yeah, but the
bangers.
wedding one is so fucking.
Where they spike
good.
the milk.
I don't remember. Yeah, they just spiked the milk. This is the McPoyle wedding.
The McPoyle.
I like the
wedding,
one where they
bro.
go fuck with the Philly fanatic at the baseball game.
Oh, yeah.
There's not a bad episode. I literally love them all.
You
It's so
literally
great.
like if you've never actually watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, just
have to.
literally just start watching it. Like watching Danny DeVito turn into what he
It's
like
so-
is
Yeah.
and then to what he becomes as a character
Oh, yeah.
is so fucking hilarious. It's like he was a millionaire who retired and then started losing money. He was like, oh well, now I got to live with my kids and I'm going to become a fucking psychopath.
Well,
Wasn't
not
it like
even
he
being-
wanted to be a
gave away
degenerate.
his money, didn't he? Yeah, like he wanted to be a degenerate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he like idolized Charlie.
He
He's
wanted
like,
whores.
Yeah.
as he
It's
says.
hilarious.
His whores.
Fucking whores.
Hookers and cocaine. Where is that?
I don't know.
Get out.
I don't
It's
even
a
know if
far
I'm-
away.
If I'm on the right page, we're gonna.
Bunch of hookers
Oh,
and
that was
cocaine.
lucky.
yeah.
I know which button it is. The problem is that all of my pages look exactly the
I
same.
get you. You need
There's
to
just a
label
wall of blue, so I can't see anything until I pull it up. Little peek behind the curtain.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Another great show, Trailer Park Boys, dude. Love that.
that is a good one.
Always.
Yeah, but I think aren't they done? And honestly, the last season.
The last
got
like
weird.
2 seasons.
I didn't like the
got-
animated season.
It wasn't even just that. It got like super where it was like, oh, we have a shitload of money now, and they're like, we're just gonna make what we think people want to see. It's like you just make
Well,
it
Yeah,
what it
that's
was.
straight away
that-
from the mockumentary style, and that's really what I think made
And
the
that
show.
was
Yeah.
kind of like how I felt
Right.
with like Leonard Kenny. Leonard
It's
Kenny
just-
like got fucking picked up so fast and was so great, and then all of a sudden Netflix picked it up, and it was just like, or not Netflix, Hulu.
Hulu, yeah.
picked it up, made it an original.
It got worse.
And then they were
Lil
like, "Hey,
Kenny.
we're gonna make this really stupid animated series
It's
about
so dumb.
all the same characters being kids." It's like, don't no, why?
Yeah,
did you-
it-
and it's all the same
Well,
actors
it's like-
doing little kid voices. It's not funny.
Well, it's like remember when
but
Comedy
Leonard
Central,
Kenny is still great.
Remember when Comedy Central did Lil Bush?
Oh,
Same
yeah.
concept, just as dumb. Like
Yeah. I will say Trailer Park Boys is still bearable the last few seasons. I did like some of it.
It was okay.
But
It was definitely like
just
I mean,
wasn't as good.
Well, I mean, it's something you got so into, and you're like, well, at least I'm getting some kind of
I
content.
mean, like the best thing.
I mean, there were some really good parts in the later seasons.
the
Snoop Dogg
last
was on it and shit.
the
That was
last
good.
thing that they did that I really enjoyed was when they went to
Oh, the Out of the Park shit's great.
when they went to Out of the
Oh,
Park
yeah.
and they went to Europe and they met up with Noel Fielding.
oh yeah,
I think they should do more
Britain.
of that.
oh yeah,
I think they should do more of that.
That shit was fucking
more
hilarious.
fish out of water stuff.
They have a new series coming out that's like I think it's them in prison. This one and it's live action.
What the
again.
fuck?
So
aren't
I'm
they like
excited for that.
70 now?
Dude,
Nah,
no,
they're like
50
they're like
something.
50.
Bubbles
something.
has fucked vision from wearing those
They're like
glasses
yeah,
all the time.
like 50.
Yeah, literally Bubbles forced himself to have bad vision by wearing those glasses.
His jaw probably isn't doing too great either.
Oh yeah, because he's
Oh, yeah.
always making that face. Yeah, he looks super normal. That's a weird one. Like when you see, it's like
I didn't
If
know
you
his name
see
the
him
first time.
side by side, like Bubbles, and then like Shibby will probably put this in post, but it's like Bubbles as like his normal version, and then his fucking
Mike Smith, I
character.
believe his name
It's
is Mike
fucking
Smith.
yeah, Mike Smith.
That sounds
That
like
being
a
said,
fake
I
name.
don't think
just
like
guessed.
I don't
No.
think the character Rick, whoever plays Ricky, like he doesn't shave those sideburns off.
No, he
ever.
looks
He
like
just
that.
looks like that
Yeah,
all
he
the
looks like
time.
And they're all like known for being like big Canadian actors for like small budget stuff, and they just
they're huge
always
in
have to go
Canada.
back to this fucking show that they do where they look like assholes.
And then for all the shit that I talk about The Office having like a million different storylines, that's exactly Trailer Park Boys. It's
But
just
it's
way
true.
better somehow.
It's just
because
'cause
they
it's
do.
good.
There's all these storylines happening all at
The
once.
inside jokes are great, like Julian not having a drink in his hand,
Or
like,
never
it's-
spilling it, even though he gets in a
car's
car
flipping and
accident.
shit. Yeah.
I was gonna say,
There's
wasn't
just-
that like right at the
there's
beginning
so
of the
many
very
great
first
shit.
movie they did, where
There's
they
so
get in a
much shit,
rollover and he gets out of the
Yeah,
car
and he's still
that's
got it.
upside down and he's holding a full drink.
Yeah, dude. It's so much. There's so many like inside jokes. It's not funny if you just watch it one time. Like I remember my friend showing me it, and I was like, "This shit's stupid." But if you have to kind of
Yeah.
pick it up from the beginning and let it grow on you, and then you're like, "Wow, there's so much shit that you."
I feel like
catch and
It's just
stuff.
grown up at it, and
It's hidden jokes.
I feel
really.
like the big
Weed
thing
helps.
That
about
too.
like Letterkenny and Trailer Park Boys
Even Always
is
Sunny,
Canadian
Canada.
jokes.
It's Canadian comedy fits very well with like how like British comedy does.
Yeah.
Because like Max and I love like watching the IT Crowd and you know Mighty Boosh and all that stuff, but it's very dry comedy. It's not
All
like
of their
in your
stuff
face
is, yeah.
funny. It's just dry, and you have to
yeah.
catch on to what they're making fun of.
That's another thing. If you want to go down a rabbit hole on something, I watch a lot of like British game shows. Holy
Taskmaster-
shit, are they funny?
Taskmaster is awesome.
Yeah, they do these.
I fucking
like,
love
they
that
call
show.
them panel shows, but they just put all of the comedians on these shows and then make them do weird shit, and it's fucking hilarious.
What's the one with
We
cats
should
in
do a
it?
special where we
8
watch
out of
one
10
of
Cats
these.
does countdown.
We should watch one of these British shows, and we should just react to it and do a little special.
You
for
guys-
that or
it's
something.
fucking
I'm down.
great.
I've never seen.
No,
it.
they're
Maybe something
phenomenal.
interesting
They're
to do.
really
City goes
entertaining.
international.
Yeah, I want you to find a good one, Max, and bring it in next time.
will.
We
Oh,
can-
we'll just
it's,
get
it's
do a
another one
special
of those
like
things
that.
where you just get stoned and just fall
Look at that,
down
we're
a
bringing
rabbit
more
hole.
content to you guys. This channel's gonna grow.
Yeah, no,
Also-
like Max and I have watched a lot of
vlogging,
Taskmaster,
mukbang.
Yeah, we were
and
just sitting
we
there- we
enjoy
got-
that so much.
We got snowed in my house and we were supposed to go somewhere, and that was the
We
day
were
that
supposed to come here.
We were supposed to come here.
I
and we
remember
couldn't.
that. Yeah, I
and we
remember
just ended up watching Taskmaster the whole fucking day. My car just sat in the driveway running so that it would melt the snow.
Yeah, I
under
remember
it
that situation.
Smart.
for like 6 hours.
There's another show we found not too long ago that we've been liking.
Oh, the real Simi,
Yeah,
the real bros of Simi Valley.
Yeah, that show's
it's
great.
super funny. They make fun of just reality TV
Yeah.
shows. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
There's no
but
way,
it's
like, no one
so
can
good.
try and make something on that format again
So great.
that isn't a parody.
Yeah,
like, you
it's
can't
so
try and do the
great.
real anything of
It's a
anything.
bunch of YouTubers that just came together and they have a show. It's actually on
Is that the one
Facebook
that has
Watch.
fucking?
Jimmy Tatro, Cody Ko, fucking.
It has Getter in it, right?
I don't know.
Yes.
Getter, the musician?
Yes, he's
Oh,
in
cool.
it.
I'm not sure.
Because he was a Vine star before he became super
really?
popular for his music.
I like Getter.
Yeah, no, but he's no, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Is that the
it's
one
a
where they
great
talk
show.
shit to the baby?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
that's Getter
Oh,
talking shit to
Oh,
the baby.
Okay, yeah, dude, me and
better
Ian
get
love
your
that
boy.
show.
You better
That's
get your
so
boy.
good. It's so
he's
smart.
one.
It's so stupid, but so smart, and it's so relatable in a weird way. Like some of the shit they make fun of, like you would never. Like these guys are dumbasses, douchebags. You go, you'd never do that. But then you think about it, like, damn, that was kind of painfully relatable. Like we've definitely done some shit like that.
Because
Or-
it's Getter
so
and Nick
good.
Coletti.
Bro, do you even
Great.
burn?
Yeah, do you even burn? I don't think. Alex, do you
doesn't
even
burn.
burn? You don't even burn,
I don't
dude.
burn.
You don't burn.
I don't burn.
He doesn't. Max, do you burn?
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking
Yes,
do you
you do.
burn?
You
dude?
burn, bro.
Do you burn?
I assume it's marijuana.
Yeah,
And
you
yes,
burn.
I very much smoke marijuana.
Yeah, Alex doesn't burn. I don't.
I don't burn.
I might have to leave.
I drink.
Burn. He drinks.
I drink and I know things.
I do enjoy marijuana though. It's pretty great. That's what got me into Trailer Park Boys. Just being stoned at my
It'll
brother's
get you into a
house.
lot of things.
My,
Yeah.
I'm surprised that you like Trailer Park Boys and not being a stoner. It's hard.
my older brother got me
Applause
into
to
it.
you. Good job, dude.
I fucking love it.
does
You don't
take-
have to be a stoner to
Yes, you
enjoy
do.
Trailer
So
Park
like
Boys.
when you were a kid, did you
it
not,
just makes it better.
did you not like Angry Beavers as a kid?
No, I loved Angry Beavers.
love
That
it.
was
How
one
are
of my
you not
favorite
a
cartoons.
stoner? Everyone who liked Angry Beavers as a kid
Because
turned
I
into a stoner.
see the problem is a lot of people don't understand. I was a stoner and then I
got
stopped because I
clean.
started getting panic attacks.
Yep.
Time to start
That's
again.
why I stopped.
That happens.
So
get it.
now,
Yeah,
now
I know a lot
I
of people
enjoy
that happen to.
I enjoy my CBD because it makes me feel all the good parts of THC.
Diet weed.
Yes,
Diet
I
weed,
will
yeah.
take my diet weed. Now I don't give a fuck about you guys.
Weed.
I remember
Zero.
when the Angry Beavers came. I remember when SpongeBob came out. I
Yep.
was literally
I remember
watching
the- I
TV
remember
that
where I
night.
I'm
Yeah, I
pretty
remember
sure
that
we
too,
talked
though,
about
actually.
the original airing of the first episode of SpongeBob on
Yeah,
the podcast
that
already.
Angry Beavers, Hey Arnold. I watched all those things come out because that was fucking some old as shit.
Man, I really miss Cartoon Fridays. Like that was my shit
Yeah,
as a kid.
dude. That was the shit. Fucking
feel like
Dexter's
we talked
And then
about
they
this
would
already
have
too.
like, they would have characters host it and shit.
Yeah.
Stone motherfuckers talking about shit we've talked about multiple
dude.
times on other episodes.
Cartoons rule, dude.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with cartoons. Adventure Time is one of the greatest cartoons
Real
ever
quick,
fucking made.
I have a great topic there. You know what would never fly these days? Johnny Bravo.
No, Johnny
God,
Bravo
no.
can't
Briefly
happen.
touched that about
But every-
that, but
but
have
every
we ever
time-
really like
Wasn't he a real person?
You
Like,
could. That show
he was based on a real person. I just don't
there
know.
was a person.
What,
I think it was a
Elvis?
person named Johnny Bravo.
Elvis?
the way.
No,
that show-
it wasn't. He was kind of based on like Elvis mixed with like some other celebrities at the time, just being like cucks, pretty much. Just,
Well, Johnny Bravo could work in the sense because like every time he's a creep, he gets the shit kicked out of him. So I mean,
Yeah, it's the same thing with like fucking
yeah, I
Pepe
guess
Le
it's
Pew
give
when
and
everybody
take.
got pissed off. It's like, yeah, well, he's
oh yeah, you
being a
mean
creep,
like
but he gets
6
fucked
months
up.
ago when they're like Pepe Le Pew is a fucking sex.
I saw a
was
meme
like,
of that
why?
that said they haven't seen this guy yet, and it was Johnny Bravo because
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
way worse. Hey, little mama, or whatever he says. Dude, that shit is fucking.
hangs out with like an
Dude, that
8-year-old
shit is
girl.
great. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, there's a lot of weird things. And cartoons back in the day were really fucking racy.
They
more than
fucking
we
but they
realized.
rule.
Well, yeah, you
They
ever
did.
watched
Dude,
that?
Also,
Yeah,
Dexter's
they did.
mom.
Did you ever
Dexter's
watch
mom had a
Dexter's
dumper.
mom got a dump truck.
Did you ever watch Clone High?
Oh yeah.
That show was
Actually, I
great.
did not. I don't know what you're
Well,
talking about.
like, think about it this way: you watch literally Ren and Stimpy, and there's an episode where Ren has a chainsaw
Yeah.
strapped around his waist, and Stimpy has a log on his ass, and they're fucking. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, but you didn't even want to talk," or no, he says, "Oh, you didn't want to cuddle after you got done with it." It's like wait, wait, what?
A little bit of insight into my childhood. So I can't remember exactly why this happened, but somebody reminded me a couple weeks ago that knew my dad. So when I was like, I don't know, I must have been like 1 or 2. Apparently, I like really responded to Ren and Stimpy. So my dad went out and got a little black and white TV that he could put in his car because they would broadcast it on Fox so that I could watch
and
it.
white, wow.
So that I could watch it in the car. This car was like a 70-something Tornado, so
Really
massive
dating
car.
yourself here, Max.
Yeah, well, my dad
He's also the oldest one here.
my dad also decided
51.
it would be a good idea, despite living in Rockford where weather is, a thing, to just cut the roof off the car.
Yeah, dudes rock.
Dude, it was
Dudes fucking rock.
dudes rock so fucking hard. Worry about the consequences tomorrow. Do the cool shit today. So yeah,
Live
that's
by
that's
it,
where
die
I
by
came
it.
from. That's a real thing that happened to me that I forgot about. Yeah, my father was a good person. He wanted me to be able to watch my TV show. And I mean, if you're already putting a TV in, why not cut the roof off?
Yeah.
Also, another weird cartoon, Rocko's Modern Life. I think we talked about this.
Yeah, we've
Isn't-
talked
no,
about it multiple times.
Isn't-
Tom Kenny was the heifer.
He's everything, dude.
He was,
Yeah.
but
Oh, yeah.
that was like one of his first things.
Yeah, no, like great voice actor.
It was awesome. man.
Phenomenal
That,
voice
that was an
actor.
excellent show. I mean, fucking, don't get me wrong. The turtle, I don't know if that can happen ever again.
No.
Make me ask you.
Yeah, no. Making fun of like Velma from fucking Scooby Doo while also being really just offensive.
Anti-Semitic. It felt
Yeah.
like a little bit.
It was literally
said
like
it.
here's a Jewish turtle
Yeah.
who loses his glasses and everyone makes fun of it. It's like
Maybe not.
Didn't they kill the frog's wife? Like, isn't that a thing that happened? Or
I
did his
don't
wife just die? I
remember.
don't remember that episode.
No, they're the married couple, aren't they?
yeah, it's the two frogs that live next door to Rocco.
Yikes.
And that's when because the wife of the frogs is the one who calls Rocco at work when he works for the sex
Oh yeah.
sex phone operator.
Oh, yeah.
And that was one thing that they were like, oh, this is kind of a subtle, really adult joke. It's like, no, it's kind of he's a sex phone operator.
Not so subtle.
They tried to say it.
They put
And
a
this
lot
was
of-
on like Saturday morning cartoons in like '95.
And this is why we are the way we are.
They put a lot of like adult themes into various cartoons. They also like hide a bunch of shit that you wouldn't think you'd see. I was watching something on Reddit the other day where some dude was like, "I'll never watch Shrek the same again," because he like when Farquaad gets all the animals together,
I know
you see
exactly.
Mama Bear and Papa Bear, and then Baby Bear's in his own cage. The next scene you see Papa Bear and Baby Bear hanging out together. Mama Bear had a pink bow on. So you see them together, but they're sad. And then later on in the movie, they don't mention why they're sad. Then later on in the movie, you see them pan across Farquaad's room, and he has a bear rug with a pink bow on it.
Holy shit.
I saw that earlier this weekend. I was like, I remember seeing that as a kid and going, wait a second.
What?
dark, twisted.
Yeah, they made some dark shit, dude. They throw adult themes because they know that like adults don't want to sit there and watch with their kids. Like this fucking.
That's especially like with DreamWorks with how they do their movies. They're like, we gotta not just make it a kid friendly movie. We gotta
They have a lot of
joke
hidden
about
jokes,
something. Like Shrek. The Shrek movies all have a lot of adult themes that specifically are to make
Still-
the parents happy.
That's why it still holds up.
I don't remember what the Blizzard makes a a cartoon now.
What?
Blizzard and Activision, yeah, they have like
don't
Crash
know about
Bandicoot
that.
in it and a bunch of other. Yeah, like it's a thing.
That's weird.
My brother,
know about
it's
that.
on I think Netflix. I was watching it with my nephew the other day. It's
check
not
it out.
bad. It's like it's made on the Unreal Engine, I think. So it's just
That's
basically
pretty cool.
It's like a
That's pretty
machinima,
cool
but it's
idea.
fucking.
I was
pretty
gonna say,
sweet.
is it like red versus blue? Essentially?
It's a machinima, but it's
Yeah.
pretty fucking sweet, dude. I mean, legitimately, it's it's made by Blizzard and Activision. How fucking bad can it be?
It's pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely a kid's show for sure.
Oh, yeah,
it's
I'm sure.
clearly a children's show, but I mean, he responds to it. Although he responds to like the color red. So
Yeah, colors.
I like blue.
Ball.
yeah, He's,
My favorite color is raspberry.
Oh yeah, this was on topic for old cartoons. This last weekend, I was in Chicago visiting some friends, and we stopped at Replay in Lincoln Park. And right now they have.
Were they doing the Hey Arnold one?
It was. It's all Nickelodeon.
Oh, it's
themed.
all Nickelodeon.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of there's a pop up in the back, and they got like themed drinks and stuff set up all over the arcade. Like, it's,
Oh,
if
that
you're,
rules.
If you're around Lincoln Park, definitely go check it out.
Shout out Lincoln Park.
Yeah,
I
but
used to
no,
live around there.
because I
Or
went to
stay around there.
Replay and not last year, but the year before on
the Rick and-
Halloween, and they were doing the Tim Burton experience,
Last
and they
time-
had all the Tim Burton movies.
Nice.
I've never been to something like that.
Last-
It was so
We should
cool.
go. You take me again.
Last time I went is when we went for me and my friend Drew's birthday, and they had the Rick and Morty pop up at
Fuck
that one.
yeah.
That one was
Nice.
sick.
You
I
guys
love
watched
that
the
one.
new episodes?
Yeah, I watched them last
haven't-
night. They're really good.
They're pretty great.
I have not watched it, but I was really jealous that the California fucking Wendy's became Marty's.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that?
No, I heard.
Yeah,
about
so
it.
they turned. I think it was just one Wendy's right over by where the Adult Swim studio is. They turned it into Morty's.
That's
and they had
pretty
a
sick.
Rick and Morty themed menu.
That's pretty
just
cool.
based on it. And it was actually pretty awesome. They had like blow ups of like Rick's face that you had to drive through, and he went through a tunnel, and they like were showing scenes from episodes in the past, and it was really fucking cool.
It's pretty sweet. This season already, like the first two are really good, like really good. For the writing,
the decoys.
yeah, the writing is incredible, and like the voice acting got a lot better as well, I think. And then also they're doing all 10 in a row this time. They're not going to break it up and give you like
Thank
a year
God.
in between the 5 episodes.
And also, they put it up on. They put the first one up on YouTube.
Yeah, they put it on YouTube and
haven't
Adult
watched-
Swim's
I'll check it out.
Adult Swim's app for free. The second one I had to
Find through other means. I did the same
I had
thing.
to wear a hat.
Yeah.
Well, does anyone got anything else?
No, I think that's about it. I think we fucking covered everything that we had to.
I'm pretty sure. There's another video or anything, right, to end it on?
Nah,
I mean,
just the one where this dude gets slapped, but
yeah, it's gonna be Alex in a few weeks. Play that real quick, just one time. He said that Eva could light her hand on fire and smack him.
I'm pretty sure I didn't actually say that.
We all heard him. The sound is pretty great. I'm glad we ended on that.
Nice.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good
See
week,
you,
guys.
everybody.
Hello, and thank you for calling Jameson's Distillery. This is Bethany. How can I help you?
Hi, my name is Trevor Moore. I am doing a documentary on whether or not it's healthy to drink nothing but whiskey for 30 days.
Please hold. Hello?
Hi, my name is Trevor Moore. I'm doing a documentary, kind of like the Super Size Me documentary, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to drink nothing but whiskey for 30 days. And I'm not going to eat food, I'm not going to drink other drinks, I'm just going to drink whiskey for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And just to see if that's a healthy way to live. What do you think about that?
It's not. You shouldn't do that.
Well, then why do you guys say that everybody should do that in your advertising all the time?
We don't. We've always taken a very responsible...
Whatever.